Here are a few clips from Vincent Koc, Chief Architect at OpenClaw, looking at where software engineering is heading in the next 8 to 12 months. Vincent describes a critical shift where engineers move from writing lines of code to managing autonomous agents. If you want to know how leaders and developers will have to adapt, I highly recommend watching this until the end.
We're now switching to a world where engineers writing code in editors, not so much. Swarms across repos. Engineers are becoming factory managers. So in context, like, what does this mean? Like, are you talking absolute nonsense? Are people building things at absolute scale? They are.
I really love the metaphor of software engineers as factory managers. I'm already seeing this shift on my own teams, as developers step up to focus less on syntax and more on quality control and taste. As leaders, we are in a unique position to help our developers transition into this new management role, and, in the process, elevate our own leadership skills and positions. In this next clip, we look at the practical details of how these new skills work in practice. Are we headed into the Matrix? Let's find out.
Matrix, and seeing the scene where Neo goes over, is like, how do you know? How do you read the text? And the guy's like, oh, I've been doing this for a while, so I can see like woman in red dress or guy walking dog. And you start to have this like relationship where you can feel the reasoning tokens. I know it sounds somewhat ludicrous, but there's times where I'm looking at the swim lane, I'm like, this sounds off. It doesn't sound off because of what it's doing, it sounds off because of how it's explaining itself to me. It's waffling, it's not making sense, it doesn't seem to know what it's doing. And this feels a lot like how I would manage people. 2025 was about token maxing, 2026 is about not wasting them. It's about token efficiency. It's about agent in the loop.
Agent in the loop. That is definitely something to think about, and a clear sign of what we need to prepare for as we chase the bleeding edge of AI. Of course, many of these workflows will need to be adapted, and they won't look exactly like this when implemented in our own organizations. But these are invaluable lessons, giving us the perfect foundation to start strategizing and preparing for the future. Thanks for watching.